Oh, don't get embarrassed now. Come on. I'm just kidding. Get embarrassed. I love your little nervousness.
Wear headphones for the best audio experience.
Hey, are you finally ready for bed? Okay, are you comfy? Well, get comfy. Come on. Okay, but I don't want to go to sleep just yet. I want to just talk with you. I think that'll be fun. Don't you? Okay. Look at the stars. They're so beautiful. Aren't they? You know, like I know we live in a city and stuff, and don't get me wrong, I love city life. It's been so fun living with you in a new place, but oh my gosh, I miss the stars. You know how I grew up in a small town up north? When I was a kid, I would lay out on my trampoline and I would just stare up at the stars late at night. Sometimes I'd be with my sister, and sometimes I would just be alone. And especially on warm summer nights like this, it was so pleasant to just stare up and daydream or brood, or I don't know, just use my imagination. Okay, I don't know if brooding is the right word. I was like 7. But you know what I mean? Just it's odd how at all ages I can just appreciate how beautiful the sky is. So going camping like this with you, it really brings back a lot of nostalgia, you know, growing up around nature. Because my hometown, it had a lot of trees, you know. Life moved a lot slower back then, not surrounded by bustling buildings, skyscrapers, buses, people. Life was just so much simpler, don't you agree? And me and my sisters, we didn't really get along that much, so I spent a lot of time just by myself. But we get along now. As you know. But, I mean, you know that we didn't have the best relationships when we were kids. Which is understandable, you know, going through what we went through as kids. But, you know, you don't really know that your childhood is traumatic when you're going through it. Well, okay, traumatic's a big word, but your childhood is not normal when you're going through it. But once you grow up, then you're like, wow, you know what? That was really weird. That was a really weird thing that happened to me, but at the time, never noticed. Anyways, yeah, I'm and you know what? Okay, I'm so convinced that whatever am I saying? I'm getting ahead of myself. I am so surprised that you convinced me to come out camping with you, because I'm not really a camping girl, you know. I'm not really a camping girly. You know, my dad used to take me out camping and fishing sometimes when I was a kid, with my sisters, but I never really liked it, to be honest. Can be honest? Okay. I didn't tell you this, but I don't really like camping. But you seemed so excited about it. Okay, so how could I say that to you? You know, so no, and I'm having a great time. I am having so much fun. Thank you so much for suggesting this. I'm having a great time. Minus the hike, obviously. You heard my complaints enough on the hike. But wow, this starry night sky makes it so worth it. So thank you for inviting me out here and getting me out here. You know, like I wouldn't do this on my own. I really need to have someone to push me to go outside and camp like this. So thank you. It's really nice. I say this, but like, if a bear comes in and attacks us, then I'm so mad at you for bringing me out here. But until that happens, thank you. I did really like the campfire and the s'mores. I do really like that aspect of camping. Oh, and bringing my book out here. Reading it tomorrow is going to be so nice by the lake. That's going to be amazing. Did you bring your book? You forgot it? Oh, babe. You're going to be so bored. No, I'm not entertaining you. You're going to be so bored and you're going to learn your lesson. Hey, come on. Okay, fine. What about I read my book to you? Does that sound nice? I could do that. And then we can both, it's a girly book though. Are you prepared for a girly book? It's my classic romance fantasy book. Yeah, that one I've been reading. I'll catch you up to speed. I'll give you like a little summary tomorrow, and then we can both kick our feet together. We'll be girlies. Are you prepared for that? Okay. Unless you want to go on one of the hikes around here. Okay, but we have to go like in the morning, okay? Let's go in the morning. Not too early though. I want to stay up late tonight talking with you, but let's go in the morning. Let's go on one of those hikes together. All right, we'll lace up our combat boots. We don't want to roll an ankle, and we'll go hike. We'll go see very nice nature things. Maybe see like, I don't know, what do they have out here? Wombats? Capybaras? What do they have? I don't even know the difference between those two, honestly. I don't. They look the same in my head. They look like a beaver / gerbil. I don't even know what they look like. Well, I don't know if that's true, We don't have internet out here, so you can't tell me I'm wrong. I'll just have to take your word for it, huh? Okay, well, until I see one with my very own eyes, then I am just gonna assume they look like a beaver without the tail. Yeah. And like a very overgrown gerbil squirrel kind of thing. Yeah, that's what they look like in my head. And I'm probably going to be really startled seeing them at first. But I'm sure they'll be cute. What were we talking about? Do you remember? Dude, I don't remember. I lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah, okay. The hike. Yes, so go on a hike tomorrow. I'm going to get scared by a wombat. And then we'll come back. Maybe we'll nap, unless it's too hot in the tent during like the midday sun. We'll see. Maybe we'll nap in some shade somewhere. We'll find somewhere. And then we can read my book by the lake. And I'll read to you. I'll read it like a, well, it won't be bedtime story because it's not bedtime yet. It'll be the like afternoon, but I'll read it to you. And then, I don't know, maybe we can swim a little bit in the lake if you like. But not too far deep. You know those like, oh, have you heard of those like brain-eating amoeba? I'm serious. Have you heard of them? They like live in like freshwater lakes, and then if they go up through your nose or like into your ear canal, then they'll burrow their way into your brain and they'll eat your brain. Am I scaring you? Okay, we don't have to swim. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have freaked you out. Maybe we can just like dip our toes in the lake. How about that? There's no toe-eating amoeba. Well, actually, knock on wood. But maybe we'll just dip our toes in. Okay. Okay. Does that sound good? Okay. Can we take some cute pictures too? I brought my tripod. I did bring my tripod. I gotta take some pictures for Instagram. Come on, I gotta okay, like, I want to show you off. Is that so bad? I want to show off my lover took me camping. I want to just brag a little bit, you know? Like, okay. You know, okay, can I gossip a little bit? Okay, sorry, I mentioned Instagram and it just totally reminded me of this. Okay, so like, okay, you know, remember how I was telling you about Rachel from high school? Okay, she just had another baby, and I didn't even notice she was pregnant. Yeah, they had that Rachel. Yeah. She just had another one. Dude, I don't even know. Like, I was logged off of Instagram and Facebook for a while, and then I come back, and all of a sudden, like, boom, there's 2 children in this picture. I'm like, what the heck? Is this your niece? No, it's hers. Yeah, her and Tyler. Oh my gosh. Dude, I couldn't imagine having 2 kids right now. I'm too young for that. Not that it's a bad thing, you know, to each their own, but having 2 kids right now with my busy work schedule, oh my gosh. I'd have to quit. I'd have to be a stay-at-home mom. I couldn't imagine that. But you know what? That reminds me. My mom just you know, like, okay, I just reached out to my mom. I know I haven't talked to her in a while, but I just reached out to her for Mother's Day. And do you know what she said to me? Well, she asked about you. Yeah, she did. No, she likes you. She loves you. Yeah. Okay, so she was asking me when we're gonna have kids. No, she doesn't mind if, like, I don't really know. No, she doesn't mind if we adopt, but like she just wants kids in general. You know, whether we have it one way or the other. But yeah, she was asking me like, when are you gonna have kids, Anak? I didn't know what to say to her. You know, like, we're not even married yet. What do you mean have kids? And she's like, TikTok, Anak. Oh my gosh. It's just because she's getting older and she wants to be an active grandma. And this is not me pressuring you, by the way. Totally not me. I'm just talking out of my butt right now. But yeah, she really wants me to have kids. And I don't know. Well, we're not ready to have kids. We're not even married. But I don't know. What do you think? Like, time estimate. When or if do you think we'll have kids? I'm just curious. I'm literally so curious. I'm like, no pressure. Whoa. Oh, do you see that? It's a plane. Yeah, over there. By the stars over there. That Little Dipper. Cool. Okay, sorry. Anyway, I got distracted. I don't know. Maybe like well, if we did have kids or adopt, whatever we do, maybe I don't want to have them too early, like, well, first of all, if we get married, hopefully, I'm batting my eyes at you. You can't see in the dark, but I'm batting my eyes at you very flirtatiously. If when we get married, I would like to have like at least a couple of years just me and you, Because when kids come, then, like that's everything changes. It's a big decision. But yeah, I'd like to have a couple of years with just us, enjoying our company together, traveling, not having to worry about any dirty diapers. Oh my gosh. Wait, that sounds terrifying. Well, okay, I'm not terrified of the dirty diapers. I'm just terrified of the workload. I can't imagine having them to fit kids into all of this. But we'd make it work if that's what we choose to do. But what else what am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm getting so ahead of myself because my mom. Oh my gosh. But she got me thinking about it, Like, okay, so I'm in my 20s right now, but eventually I won't be. And when we enter into our 30s, then we might not be able to have kids as easily or as healthily. It's more dangerous. So, I don't know. Who knows? Life will take its course, whatever happens, And I'm perfectly fine not having kids. If that's something that we agree upon, of course. I'm perfectly fine with that. Or, if we discuss it more and we talk about it and we, we're financially and mentally ready, then, well, we'll talk about it later. A lot later, okay? Anyways, sorry. I'm getting embarrassed. Oh my gosh. Freaking whatever. I'm sorry. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk more about this camping trip. So we're here for a couple nights. What else do you want to do? Do you want to... Oh, you know what? I brought like this little fishing pole if we want to go fishing. But I only brought one, so we're gonna have to share, okay? And I know you don't do well with sharing, to put it lightly. But we're gonna share. And I want to do this thing. My dad used to do this when I was a kid. He would tie a little bit of like a hot dog piece to like the ends of the fishing wire. So like no hook, obviously no hook. But he would tie a little bit of a hot dog piece to the end of the fishing wire, and then he would cast the line not into the lake, into the forest, and then he would start like reeling it in. he would get like squirrels to follow the line with a little hot dog piece. I don't know if this is like humane or not, but he used to do that, and then we'd watch the squirrels like run around, and then eventually they'd get the hot dog piece. But they really worked for those hot dog pieces. And I know you're not supposed to feed the wildlife over here, or else they start getting a little weird around the campers. But that's what we did when I was a kid. My dad, he's not the most responsible person, but if you're down, I'm down to do it at least once, make a little memory out of it. Mm-hmm. Oh, another thing that happened while I was camping when I was a kid. It's actually how I learned how to ride a bike. And, okay, don't laugh. I'm serious. Wait, look at me. Look at me. You're not looking at me. Look at me. Do not laugh when I tell you this, okay? I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 16 years old. Don't smile. I see you. My eyes have adjusted to this darkness, okay? I see your smile. And I am... I will remember this, in those Telltale games. Yeah, I'll remember this. Anyways, so yeah, I didn't learn how to ride a bike until I was 16, and I went on a camping trip. This was my last camping trip, by the way. Before this one, this was my last camping trip with, my dad and my sister, and my crazy stepmom at the time. But anyways, my sister taught me how to ride a bike when I was 16 on a camping trip. She had brought her bike, and I was really bored. Okay, I didn't know what to do camping. I didn't bring any books, so I was just like, well, this is the only thing I have to do. So I finally sat down. My sister set me up, and then I just started going around this little bike trail around our campsite. And I still, I can ride a bike. It's just not great. But yeah, that's how I finally learned. I taught myself, basically. My sister just set me up. No, my parents never taught me when I was a kid. I had training wheels. And then when I got too old for the training wheels, then I just stopped riding the bike because it was embarrassing. Okay, that's a little sad, but yeah. Anyways, I can ride a bike now, so not to brag or anything. So if you ever want to invite me on a little bike date, then you know what? We can go on a tandem bike. That's nice. That's fun. It's not dorky. It's not. Okay, well, I guess it depends on where you do a tandem bike. But if you're at a beach town and they just have a bike shop that rents out tandem bikes, everybody's doing it. We can go on a tandem bike. That doesn't sound romantic. Sounds dorky. Okay, well, when you see everybody else on their tandem bikes, all the other couples on their tandem bikes, then I'm gonna point at them, and I'm gonna ask again if you want to do a tandem bike. I'm gonna give you my signature puppy dog eyes. Okay, they are signature puppy dog eyes. Okay, they're not fine, but I will give you the look. And you know what I'm gonna ask? I'm gonna ask you to ride it with me. Come on, look a little goofy with me. Come on, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I like it when you're goofy. Yeah. And I like your goofy smile right now. It's so cute. It's one of the reasons that I fell so quickly for you, actually. That goofy smile. Oh, and my favorite, one of my favorites, I have many favorites. One of my favorite things that you do is you do that little, when you smile really hard, sometimes you'll do a little like upside down smile. Do you know what that is? If I gave you a mirror, I could show you. Yeah, you have this little, like, you know how like you like frown. It's not really a frown because it's like you're happy, but it's like it's like an upside down smile when you're like, oh, or like yeah, that one. Yeah, I really like that one. I think it's really cute. Oh, or like the first time that, I don't know if I ever told you this, the first time that we held hands and you were super clammy and nervous. I didn't mind, by the way. I thought it was really cute the way you were very nervous. But when we held hands on our first dates, when I let go of your hands, you did this like flex thing with your hands, like you like spread out your fingers like this, look, like this, and you kind of like flexed after we were done holding hands. And it's the Mr. Darcy like hand thing. Do you know what I'm talking about? Did you watch that movie? Okay, we'll have to look it up when we get home. But it's like the Mr. Darcy like hand flex thing that you did with your hands, and I almost folded. Oh my gosh, it was so cute. Oh my, I couldn't stop thinking about it. Like for like a whole week, I was just replaying that moment in my mind and being like, oh, I wish I had that on recording. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that was also one thing that I noticed. It's really cute. No, it's cute. It is. Your little like nervous tics. I really liked it. You're way more comfortable with me now, now that we're dating. But I miss those little nervous tics. Sometimes you still do them, but it's a lot more rare now. But I cherish those memories very much so. And it's crazy that that I get to that we're we've come so far now. Do you believe in like the butterfly effect? Do you know what that is? Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna explain it anyways. So like the butterfly effect is how like one small thing can lead to like so much in the future. That's a very generalization of like the butterfly effect. But like, let me give you an example so that you understand it better. Like, say we didn't meet in the library that day. Say I chose to study at like a cafe or something, and we never like bumped into each other, and you weren't picking up that book to read. That I knew that book, Like, say you were picking up a different book, or, that I went somewhere else. We wouldn't have met in the same way. Maybe not even at all. Isn't that scary? Like, we could have gone, like, our whole time just not meeting each other, Like, right now, in an alternate universe, we possibly don't even know each other, like, personally. Maybe, like, we have, like, a friend of a friend, or, like, you follow me on Instagram from a friend or something. Like, maybe we don't even know each other. Is that scary? But because of the butterfly effect. We did meet that day, and I asked you out to coffee, and I got your number, and then we went on a couple more dates and had our first kiss, and now here we are in a tent in the wilderness, being hunted by bears, and under the stars. Isn't that so crazy? Or what if you met someone else in the library and then you fell in love with them? Oh my gosh, I'm pissed off at you in the I'm pissed off at you in the alternate universe. How dare you cheat on me? I'm kidding, of course. Alternate universe, you cheating on me. Oh no, how sad. Well, I'm glad that we're in this universe and you're not cheating on me. And we did meet that day. And I get to do cute stuff like kiss you on the ear like this. Like that, and on the other side. Oh, don't get embarrassed now. Come on. I'm just kidding. Get embarrassed. I love your little nervousness. I love your little nervous tics. Your eyes twitching. You're cute. Your little blushy cheeks. What if, babe, what if I was a vampire? You just let me near your neck. That would have been the end of you, babe. You gotta be more careful. This whole thing could have been a setup, maybe I planned it, meeting you in the library, and then us falling in love. All of it planned, and I was really just a vampire waiting for a moment like this where you're like out in the wilderness, and then I had access to your neck. Oh my gosh, playing the long con, honestly. Crazy work. Like, I could, bite your neck, like that. Are you ticklish? Wait. Like that. I didn't know you were ticklish. Hold on. Okay, come on. Wait, now I'm having too much fun with this. Now I have to... Wait, please, come on. Hey, don't squirm away. Come here. So cute. Okay. Okay, fine, I'll stop for now. But you're gonna give me access to that neck later, okay? I still gotta suck all your blood. Oh, thanks for setting up the tent, by the way. This looks pretty sturdy. And with the, bug net, what is this, like a fish? It's not a fish net, but the bug netting on the top. How we left the tarp off the top is perfect for seeing the stars. Sorry, I keep going back to the stars. They're just so pretty. I just really like them. They're just gorgeous. It's been such a long time since I got to see this. Oh, but speaking of vampires, would you ever be immortal? If the opportunity arose for you to be immortal, would you take it? You don't know? Well, okay, okay, I'll help you. Let's weigh the pros and cons. So, pros for being immortal. You can watch every anime ever. You can play every video game ever. Okay, this is a really bad start to the list. But you can travel everywhere. You really get to have the whole experience of being alive. Or are you really alive? I mean, it depends on what you are. If you're a vampire, Or I got you. I got you. You weren't expecting that one, huh? Anyways, okay, yeah. So, what was I saying? It was a setup. I'm sorry. Okay. But, what, you get to experience, everything that the world has to offer, right? Because you have that much time. And honestly, I don't think I'd ever get bored. As long as humans are still here, I don't think I'd ever get bored. They're always creating new things, new technologies, new entertainment options. I don't think I'd get bored. There's always new people to talk to. But what if cons, you would have to see everybody you ever loves pass on without you. You'd have to see me pass on without you. You would hold my hand on my deathbed and know that you can't join me. That got really serious right there. I'm so sorry. It got really serious. But it's true. It's true. That's not a small con. That's pretty heart-wrenching. And then you would, of course I want you to be happy, so I'd want you to move on eventually, but you would have to keep doing that to all of your future lovers. Eventually it gets too much, too heartbreaking. Probably, stop dating entirely at one point. That's what I would do. I would just stop dating. Especially, if I was the immortal and then you were the person on the deathbed. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'd be able to get over it, to be honest. I don't know, I've never loved. I didn't even know I could love somebody like this, so after having this type of love, I don't know if I could love anybody ever the same, I would have a hard time, is what I'm saying, comparing, my love for them to my love for you. And I don't think that it would ever compare. Did that sentence make sense? I think I used the word compare twice. But whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah, it just wouldn't be the same. I would miss you. I would miss you so much. Oh, that's gonna make me sad. Wait, now I'm gonna make myself sad talking about immortality. What the heck? But it's true. But it's so true. Babe, I love you so much. If I ever had to live in a world without you, I would just... Oh my gosh. I don't even know what I'd do. I'd probably be so sad for a really long time, and my friends and family would have to pull me out of the trenches Unless I was immortal, and then they wouldn't even be there to pull me out of the trenches. Yeah, I don't know if I would do it. Honestly, I don't know if I'd be immortal. That sounds kind of ass, if I'm being honest. That sounds kind of like ass chat. I don't think it's it. I don't think this is it. So, yeah, I would have to think very long and hard about it. And then, like, okay, wait, do I have the option of just, like, choosing when I die? Or, like, am I immortal? You know, like, I can't even die even if I wanted to. That's scary. I don't like that. Oh, and am I, like, forever young as an immortal? Or do I have, like, a very... like, do I actually, like, age? You know, like, if I have, like, a body that I can't do anything with, like, I can't, you know, travel with, and then I have that, like, consistently, you know, throughout my immortality, then I think I would get bored, because that just, like, cut me off from, like, a bunch of things, you know. Unless you're there to take me everywhere, then I would be okay. Or, you know, if the roles were reversed and you were unable, like, physically unable to do anything, like, you know, like, travel and stuff, or, like, go on hikes, then I would piggyback you. I would put you on my little back, and then I would wear you like a little backpack, like a little sloth, and I would get super buff doing that. So, you know what, this is beneficial for both me and you. You get to see more of the world, and I get really ripped with the workout. But yeah, I think that would be fun. But then if you're not there, then I'm just laying there. And I mean, I guess I would get to see the end of all my animes that I'm currently watching, which would be kind of nice, but eventually I think I'd get bored. Okay, I'm not ready to go to sleep yet, so wait, I do have another thing to talk about. Do you believe in the shopping cart theory? Well, it's not really a theory. I don't even know if it's, like, a thing, but it's something that I saw online that I totally agree with, and I want to get your opinion on it. Okay, so, like, I'm just gonna call it the shopping cart theory. The shopping cart theory is you can tell if somebody is able to be self-governed if they put away their shopping carts in, like, the grocery store parking lot without being, like, prompted. Thoughts? You know, I'm gonna stop you there. Okay. I'm sorry, I just really want to yap about this. Okay, so, like I believe in it. I think it's so true. Okay, if you don't put away your shopping carts, then you cannot be trusted without laws in place. Yes, I'm serious. So, like, because, like, okay, like, you're not gonna, like, have any repercussions if you don't put away your shopping carts. Like, maybe somebody will, like, stare at you funny, you know, like, glare at you. Like, me, I'll glare at you. I will. But, like, if you don't put away your shopping cart, there's no repercussions, you know, actual repercussions. Like, the police isn't going to come by. They're not going to arrest you. You're not going to get a ticket for not putting away your shopping carts. But it is basically like it's doing the right thing and the good thing for no reward. Yeah, for no reward. Because everybody knows you're supposed to put away your shopping carts in, like, the designated areas at least. And they make it really easy, you know? Like, they have the little shopping cart stalls inside the parking lot. You don't have to go all the way back to the front entrance of the store, you know? And so it's putting away your shopping cart is, there's no reward and no penalty either way you go. So if somebody can be self-governed, they will do the right thing without any prompting or reward. Even when it's so easy to just throw your shopping cart freaking in the parking lot. I don't know, have it hit a car, Yeah. And I think it's true. And, I put away my shopping carts. And not to brag, but I totally have put away my shopping carts every single time. And I've never not put away my shopping carts. So, yeah, I said not to brag, okay? I'm not bragging or anything. But, if there was a reward, I would win it. Just saying. You put away your shopping carts, right, babe? Right, babe? Every time? Yeah, that's what I thought. You better. Because we are extensions of each other now, okay? If you are my lover and I yours, then we are two halves of a whole, like a pie. I'm this half of the pie, and then you're that half of the pie. And my half is pumpkin pie, just saying. I like pumpkins. My half is pumpkin pie, and then your half can be whatever you like. You can be apple pie, you can also be pumpkin pie, cute, or you can be, I don't know, boysenberry, chocolate pie. Do you like chocolate pie? Yeah, we're two halves of the same pie, and together we are a very delicious dessert. We're snacks, babe. We're a whole snack. That's us. Yeah, okay, that's all I had to say about the shopping cart theory. Do you agree? Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Oh, wait. Okay, I can't pull it up on my phone because we don't have signal here, but do you know that one TikTok dance trend that's going on right now where they go I can't really describe. I think is it bachata? I don't even know. It's like they're doing this dance, but they're using so much hips, and it goes like dun 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 dun. I think that's how the music goes. Does that make sense? But yeah, do you know that one? Do you know it? If you don't, it's okay. Okay, but if you do, I think it would be so fun to watch you attempt that. I really want to see it. I really, really want to see it. But when we go back to civilization, okay, I'm gonna show you this TikTok, and I'm not gonna record you. Don't worry. But I do want to see you do it. Please. It's just me. It's just for me. I just really want to see it. Just to make me smile. Please. You're gonna make me bring out my baby voice for it. Please. Really? You're the best. I love you so much. Oh, you're so sweet to me. Thanks, honey. Okay. Well, okay. Now that that's established, how tired are you? Are you sleepy? Is all my yapping making you sleepy? I mean, we could go to sleep, we could, but the night is just, it's still so young, Just don't, like, we don't have any alarms set for tomorrow, right? Like, I know we want to go hiking in the morning, but like, we don't have any plans, right? It's just gonna be waking up whenever we wake up, and I mean, if it's in the morning, great, we'll go hiking, but if not, then can we just enjoy, you know, a nice fire? I'll cook you some breakfast. Did we bring those mochi pancakes, by the way? Yeah, that big bag from Costco, you know, the pink one. Yeah, that one. Okay, and the eggs that we need with it? It's in the cooler, right? You didn't forget? Okay. Then I'll make you some mochi pancakes in the morning, and whatever else you want. Do you want eggs? Do you want bacon? I'm gonna make some for myself, but you let me know if you want anything. No, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it tomorrow. You're gonna rest. Okay, well, if you want, fine. Okay, how can I say no to you? You're too cute. Okay, if you want to help me make them, then you're more than welcome to. But by helping me make them, I mean you can stand behind me and wrap your arms around my waist while I cook them, and then nestle your head into my shoulder. You're gonna have to lean down though. But nestle your head into my shoulder, or like rest your head on top of mine, like your chin on top of my head, and I think that would be really cute. Does that sound good? That's the only help I am accepting for tomorrow, and you'll just have to deal with it. This is my kitchen, my rules. No, that's not the right answer. I want to hear, yes, chef. I want to hear, yes, chef, Eunoe. There you go, that's right. Good. Okay. All right. But for now, we should, I guess, we should probably head to sleep. I've been yapping your ear off long enough. So, yeah, okay. Okay, fine. But can we cuddle for a second first? I just need a little bit more lovin', and then I'll be able to fall asleep. Okay? Okay, let me cuddle up to you. Right here. Is this nice? Or is, hold on. Is over here more comfy? Like this? Okay. And I promise I won't bite your neck this time. I promise. I'll only give you like soft little kisses like this. See? I'm nice. I can be nice. I like laying on your chest like this. It's nice, and just nuzzling my face into the nape of your neck. You smell so good. Did you put on any cologne? Or is this just your natural musk from hiking and setting up our tent today? Really? Hold on, let me smell the other side. Like here. Yeah, it's nice. You smell like home. Even when we're so far away from home, just smelling you makes me feel like we're home. We could be living in a cardboard box. But if it smelled like this, it would be home. Obviously, I don't want to live in a cardboard box, but like, you know what I mean. If I could stay here with you like this forever, I think I'd be so happy. I'd be the happiest girl in the whole wide world. Thank you again for inviting me on this camping trip. I needed a break from city life and working nonstop. You always know when to pull me out of my work myself till I drop, work myself to death kind of mentality. Thank you. I needed that. I needed you. Okay. Do you mind if I fall asleep here? Is this okay? Hold on, let me adjust one more time. I swear, just one more time, okay? Okay, I can fall asleep here. Are you good? Okay. Good night, honey. I love you so much.